Hello and welcome, everybody. Matthew Haviland here, and welcome to this live stream. It's almost 4 o'clock. I'm jumping on here a little bit early today. I think we had the live stream scheduled for 4 p.m., almost 4 o'clock, but I will talk for a few minutes, just wait and see if anybody jumps on here with us here live here on YouTube. So this video today, we are talking about Mays Landing, New Jersey, and recently Mays Landing was named the #1 retirement city in the state of New Jersey. And I did a great video on this, was released last week. So this is kind of a follow-up to the video I did last week. Um, that original video, we talked about the reasons why Mays Landing was named the #1 retirement city, the #1 retirement destination in New Jersey. And there's a couple of factors. One being affordability. It's more reasonably priced than a lot of the other areas within the state of New Jersey. It's located in South Jersey, so it's located um, just west of Atlantic City and Ocean City. So you're still close to the beaches, Jersey Shore beaches, Margate, Ventnor, Longport, Brigantine, Atlantic City, Ocean City are close to there. You're close to Cape May County, getting down to Stone Harbor, Avalon, Cape May. So that could be within 45 minutes to an hour or so to Cape May, and about 45 minutes to an hour to Philadelphia. So not too far from Philadelphia. So there's a lot of reasons Mays Landing was chosen in an article as the #1 retirement destination in New Jersey, but affordability being a factor. The location, I kind of went over that a little bit. Location being close to the shore, still close to Philadelphia, close to New York, about 2 hours to New York. So property taxes are fairly reasonable in comparison to the rest of the state of New Jersey. So in this video, I'm actually going to pull up what's available right now in Mays Landing. If you're thinking about buying a home in Mays Landing, or you kind of want to know what's available, what would that look like? So I'm going to go through actual homes for sale. We're going to show you what the HOA fees are. We're going to show you how much the pricing is, property taxes, fees, all of that. I'm going to really jump into what's available in this video. I'm going to be checking the chat here. If you have a question, you have a comment, you want to post it in the chat, but we're going to be diving into what's available right now in Mays Landing. And I'm going to share my screen and we'll get started. Okay. So if you're joining us live here, we are going over the Mays Landing, recently named the #1 retirement city in New Jersey. And I'm going to be going over what's available right now. So give me a moment here. I'm just trying to make sure I have the right screen. And this looks like, there it is. Okay, here we go. So on my computer, I have loaded up a couple of different screens we're going to look at today, but the first one is 55 and over communities. So Mays Landing has several different 55 and over communities, and I've got these organized in terms of price. You see the lowest price home right now, $159,900, and then the highest price home down here at $548,500. So there's a big difference between these communities. And I'm going to go through what's available right now. So let's pull up a couple of homes for sale. Now, the first community I'm going to talk about is the Fairways community in Mays Landing. And these are all single-family detached ranch homes, some of them with 1-car and 2-car garages. And these were built in the early 2000s. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you can see. These were built in the early 2000s. This is just an example of some interior shots of this one. As you see, it's a little on the dated side, this particular home, $159,900. Now, the thing to note here is this is a land lease community. So that means you don't own the land. You own the home, but you don't own the land that it's on. The lot rent currently is about $1,000 to as much as $1,150 right now. So it's pretty steep for the lot rent there. But this does present some affordability if you have the cash to just buy the home outright with cash. and then you're paying that lot rent that includes their property taxes, includes your access to the clubhouse, the amenities. Um, so then it becomes a little bit more manageable if you're able to purchase 100% cash. You can finance in here. That's going to be a requirement of 10% down payment for financing. And the interest rates are typically higher if you do finance. So this makes more sense, I think, if you have the cash and you just want to purchase something that way. So the fairways, I'm going through a couple of different options here within the fairways community. These are all still within the fairways. As I said, most of these were built in 2002. I'm going to pull up a couple of homes as well, just to give you an idea of what they might look like. Now, I included another community as well. I included the Oaks of Weymouth community. It's technically not Mays Landing. It's technically Weymouth Township, but it is a Mays Landing mailing address, so it's close enough. This is another land lease type community. However, the lot rent here is much more reasonable. I'll just pull up this home is for sale right here in 115 Oakmont. You see, these homes typically don't have the garage. They don't have maybe they have excuse me. No, this isn't Oaks. This is still Fairways. So I apologize. So this is still in the fairway, within the fairways. Okay. So I want to pull up this. Let's go one more. All right. So let's take a look at this one. This is 51 Knollwood Drive. Again, in the Fairways community. I want to just kind of give you through a little snapshot of what you'd be getting here with the community. This is a look at the interior. Not sure what's going on with that flooring there, but got tile backsplash, eat-in kitchen, living room, dining room. This particular home, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and looks to be in nice condition. So this got vanity here, dual vanity, and the garage. Okay. So I just wanted to give you an idea of what those homes would look like. This is, again, the Fairways community, Mays Landing. It is a land lease community. And there are quite a few in there for sale. Let me just show you one. I know I had, okay, this one, okay. I'm going to show you this one in the Oaks community. Again, this is Oaks of Weymouth. The difference between this community, you see the amenities are a little bit different. The way the homes are laid out is a little bit different. Fairways being, I think, the superior in terms of how the community is laid out with sidewalks and a little bit nicer feel to it. But if you want to keep things on a more affordable budget, this lot rent here is about $600 a month for the Oaks. So you'd have a similar 55 plus community, a little bit more reasonable lot rent. So we covered those two communities, Fairways and Oaks. Let's take a look at Tavistock. Now we're kind of working our way up from lowest price to highest price here. And see, Ricardo, thanks for your comment. Moving to Mays Landing now. Okay, that's awesome. So you're already on your way to Mays Landing. Very good. So we're going to all right, here we go take a look at a couple of homes in Tavistock. Now, Tavistock is at 55 and over. These are single family and attached homes. Fairly reasonably priced. I mean, this one is at $349,000. This is detached. Let me zoom in here a little bit. These were built in the mid 2000s for the most part. Most of these were built around then. This is an example. We've got the kitchen, living room. Looks like a sunroom out there as well. Dining area. So let me go over some details on this, go over some pros and cons for the Tavistock community. So Tavistock, this particular one, 21 Gasco Road, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 60 by 100 lot, does have the 1-car garage. And we're looking at $220 a month for the HOA fee, about $6,371 for taxes, just to give you an idea of what the taxes would be on it. Now, they do have a clubhouse, but they don't have a pool in this community. So that would be something to consider if you're looking at, if you really want to have a pool. You may want to consider Fairways or the Woods Landing community I'm going to get to next, because they do have those amenities. So that might be a better fit for you if you're looking at Mays Landing. They also have many homes in the community of Tavistock are twin homes. That's what this one is here on 87 Gasco. And this has the optional, you can see that extra bedroom kind of up there at the top there. So let me take it through this one real quick. This one looks a little bit better condition here. We've got some wood floors, nice looking kitchen, yeah, tile backsplash. This has the optional sunroom in the back. So very nice look here. Yeah, very nice. So this one's definitely in better condition, I think, than that first one. Looks like they've done some updates to the bathrooms as well. So this would have 2-bedroom, 2-bath on the first floor, and then another bedroom upstairs. And let me just check. It might have another bath. Yeah, 3, and it has another full bathroom upstairs too. So this is pretty nice if you need the extra space. 1,888 square feet, $365,000, $235 a month for that HOA fee, and taxes under $6,000 for this one. Okay, so we do have a couple more in the Tavistock community that are available. And now we're moving over to Woods Landing. Now, Woods Landing is, I would say, the premier 55 and over community in Mays Landing. The homes do vary in size, and there was actually 2 different builders that were built in the community. The original builder was Cara Homes. Cara Homes went bankrupt around 2006, so most of the original homes are built between 2004 to 2006, and then Fernmore Homes came and took over about, now it's probably been about 12 to 15 years ago when they came, took over, and just completed a few years ago, completed all the remaining home sites in the community. They were the ones that built the clubhouse as well. So just to give you an idea, now this particular home was one that was built by Cara Homes. So the Cara Homes tend to be a little bit larger than what Fernmore had built in the community. You see, they tend to have more of this grand spaces. The living room here, we got the natural light, the big windows. So they tend to be more luxuriously built, in my opinion, than the Fernmore. So it's certainly something, if you are looking for a lot of space, this would be certainly a community you'd want to check out if you need more space. If you're looking for a 55 and over, but you don't want to be in a tiny, smaller house, these homes range from about approximately 1,500 square feet on the smallest side, all the way up to about 2,700 square feet on the larger, 2,900 square feet even on the larger side. So they can get quite large. Tray ceilings here. This is a higher ceiling too, as you see how high the ceiling is. Extra window there above the door. So a lot of really nice touches in this house. Separate shower, tub. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. So let me show you some more details on this particular home. This is 50 Lewis Drive, and you're looking at $250 a month for that association fee, $7,469 for taxes. This community does have a clubhouse. They have an indoor pool, excuse me, not an indoor pool, outdoor pool. They have tennis courts, pickleball, bocce, fitness, very nice fitness center, game rooms. So a lot to offer in the way of amenities. This is 2,372 square feet. And we've got another one here on 23 Lewis Drive, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, $429,000 for this one. 40 vendor, again, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, $459,900. And you can see some of the amenities there. Now, I'm going to show you the most expensive one on the list here. This is 20 Ernst Court at $548,500, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,679 square feet. And as I said, that's actually not the biggest house in the community. They do have some models that are closer to 2,900 square feet. But let's take a look at what you get here for that price. Okay, so here's a look at the house from the overview. You've got that stone front, nice look there. Not sure about the color scheme in here, but it does look like a nicer luxury vinyl plank flooring. Yeah, and I think that's I'm trying to remember what this layout is. That might be that looks like the dining room. Yeah, it looks like the dining room. They've got it kind of set up as the wine room there, perhaps. So here we have the kitchen set up, and yeah, beautiful setup there. Kitchen with the island. We have granite countertops, tile backsplash, and then you see this large living area back here with the fireplace with the extra sunroom off the back. So very nice look here. And this also does look like it has the office as well off of that living area. You have the office, or no, that's not the office. That's the bar. No, that's the sunroom there we're seeing. Office space as well, right off of there. Look at some of the bathrooms. This is the owner's bedroom with the tray ceilings. Again, a lot of natural light here. Those large windows. You have this separate soaking tub, this sit-in shower, seated shower. And then, as it's most of these, it was, especially if they were the older care homes, they all have this loft option, so it gives you a loft space, typically extra bedroom and bathroom upstairs as well. So this is that loft area, great extra living space. This is excellent if you have guests coming or family that might be staying from time to time. They can have really their own private area upstairs. So very nice layout if you're looking for something with some privacy. A lot of the land in this community is surrounded by preserved land too, so you do have some privacy. It's a quiet community, very nice, and certainly something that worth consideration for Woods Landing. So I'm going to just check the chat box real quick, see if we have any other questions on the live stream, and then we're going to jump back into some other options. So in my video, my main video I did last week on the YouTube channel, I did feature a couple of homes that were not in a 55 and over community. And I know that, a lot of times on my blog and website and on YouTube channel, I'm featuring a lot of 55 and over communities, but that doesn't mean that that's for everybody. I mean, some people really don't want a 55 and over community. They don't want the rules and regulations. They don't want the HOA fees associated with it. If you're a pet owner, you want to be able to put a fence in, and unfortunately that doesn't 55 and over communities don't allow you to do that, at least not in this South Jersey area. So you might want to consider something else, perhaps another ranch home outside of a 55 and over community. So I want to give you some examples of what that might look like. This is a Cape Cod home for sale right now on Farragut Avenue in Mays Landing, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, $325,000. 1,400 square feet. So I could just give you an idea. These are, if you're looking for something reasonably priced, this would give you something to consider. And let me show you another one here. We've got a few to take a look at. This is on Harding Highway, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, $348,000. Another Cape Cod style. And let me just zoom in a little bit so we can get a better look at the house. This one looks got a basement. Did some renovations in the kitchen. A dining room area there. Apologies, this text keeps popping up here on me. Fireplace. So you get an idea. Obviously, this is an older home compared to those 55 and over. This one does look like it's had some updates to it, but this might be something to consider. The other thing, if you're looking, you're 55 and over, but you want to have some space. And you can choose something that's not in a 55 and over community. It's going to give you some more space. So you have some room between neighbors. You have something, maybe if you want to do some gardening, some planting, things like that, you can do that if you have a little more space. So this is another property on Old Harding Highway, right off Mays Landing, $380,000, 1,855 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath. And this is a ranch home overlooking Lake Lenape, actually, which is awesome. In my video I featured last week, I did some filming right from Lake Lenape at the beach area and also the park area. So nice option to have a ranch home. Let me zoom in a little bit, give you a look at what this looks like. So again, this looks like a little on the dated side, and the Lake Lenape looks like it's across the street is the lake, but you'd have a nice lake view there for sure. Fireplace there. Yeah, see the ceilings there. So really, Mays Landing does have something to offer everyone, whether you want something on the lake, lakefront, riverfront, waterfront. or if you're looking for some acreage to have some land, have some privacy, there really is something for everybody here. Even some new constructions. There's a few new homes here, some new to be built homes that aren't built yet, but coming soon. This is a look at a property here on Millville Avenue, 6586 Millville Avenue, and I'm just going to see what the yeah, this is another ranch home. That's 6+ acres on this property. So if you're looking to, hey, maybe you want to do some farming, have a horse, have some miniature cows or what have you, Mays Landing does offer you some options with different types of housing that could work in that type of scenario where maybe you want to have a bigger property that you can do some, or have some land that you can do something with and enjoy, have some fun, maybe go quadding or off-roading. So this is a ranch home here, just to give you an idea. It looks like a very open living concept there. Your fireplace. Yeah, very nice home here. Again, this is on the older side, but it looks like it's been very nicely updated, maintained. So oh wow, nice sunroom there. That wood and yeah, very nice. So full basement here too. Anyway, so this video, and hopefully it'll help you, give you some ideas of what's available in Mays Landing right now. And this home, big property here, $8,529 in taxes, but no HOA fee. And I've got one more on the list here. Let's see. This is 116 Post Road in Mays Landing. Another big property, 6+ 8 acres, 8.36 acres. So a beautiful setting right there as well. Yeah, waterfront on the river. Let's take a look. I gotta see. Let's see what this one looks like. This looks interesting. So, all right. So this property on the river must have a front slightly on the river there. Yeah. Oh, neat. Got a pool. Okay. Beautiful wooded surrounding there too. So the house itself looks a little on the looks a little tired, I think. Yeah, but certainly the location is very nice. A very nice setting there. You would need definitely some updating on the interior of this. So again, Mays Landing does have something for everyone. Whether you're looking for something that's move-in ready, or um, whether you're looking for something that's move-in ready, you want new construction, you want one of the 55 and over communities in some of the great communities like Woods Landing or Tavistock or Fairways. Um, price ranges vary a lot too, because you can go in the 100,000 range to something in the Fairways. You can go all the way up into the 500 range for something in Woods Landing, or even higher if you want a riverfront or waterfront property. You want something on the lake. So a lot of options in Mays Landing. And if you're watching this video or watching the replay, leave a comment. Let me know what you like about Mays Landing, what you don't like about Mays Landing. What do you think of the communities I mentioned to you? Would you ever consider the Fairways or Oaks of Weymouth or Woods Landing or Tavistock, or would you rather have one of those properties that is on the 6 acres and has the farmland or the space, or something that's on the river or the lake? So leave a comment and let me know what you think you might like best, if you would even ever consider moving to Mays Landing. I'd like to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching this live video here on Mays Landing, #1 retirement destination in the state of New Jersey. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.